Coming up next, it's the first game out of Pool C. The Ulaanbaatar Amazons from Mongolia against Australia, who've already played 2 games from the qualifying draw. And they took down Sukbatar from Mongolia and then went on to defeat Madagascar despite shooting poorly from the free throw line. And here they are facing their second Mongolian team of the day, the Ulaanbaatar Amazons. That game is coming up in just a moment. We'll get into team introductions first. Heading onto the floor first will be the Ulaanbaatar Amazons. This is a squad that has become quite familiar, and what is especially exciting about this team is the fact that they've moved from the underdog word to a respected team on the women's FIBA 3x3 circuit. They have recent addition in Thao Mi Truong, Vietnamese international, joining the squad, and it's great to say Amari J. Robinson still with Ulaanbaatar Amazons after a late join last season, but still a dominant one nonetheless. She has incredible rebounding ability and has grown to be a star scorer for the squad. And then, of course, the warrior princess, Ulaanbaatar. That's going to be your squad for the Ulaanbaatar Amazons, coming in as a number 3 seed. Now let's check in on Australia. The Kangaroos finished 7th at the Chengdu stop a couple of weeks ago. First stop of this FIBA 3x3 women's series, and they'll be looking to improve that performance not by just getting into the main draw, but advancing into the knockout stage and hopefully getting into the semifinals, possibly a podium finish. We know they have the ability to, especially when they're led by Marina Whittle, who has been collecting medals since 2022. We'd spend all day if we talked about how many championships and cups that she has won over her lengthy basketball career. She's been a proven two-way player, as we see the referee list for this game. And it'll be exciting to see how these two teams play against each other. Ulaanbaatar, a team that likes sharing the scoring load across the wing and post positions. And once Ulaanbaatar gets going, they're a tough team to beat. Their identity starts with Ulaanbaatar's defensive energy. And really, if they do control the physical battle, they give themselves a real chance in every game. As this game is about to get underway, why don't you go ahead, hit that like button, and subscribe to the FIBA 3x3 page so that you can get all the alerts that you need about this action. We're just at the beginning of this FIBA 3x3 Women's Series season, and already been in China twice. China really has become one of the strongest ecosystems in women's 3x3 basketball. And that's why scouting Chinese women's teams before Shanghai stops matters so much. They're usually legitimate contenders on home soil, and there were 3 teams submitted into this particular stop. Mongolia has 2. And that's really testament to their growth in the game as well. We'd love to see them have 3 teams in a stop and a diverse level of talent. But right now, it's the Ulaanbaatar Amazons who will take on the Kangaroos. You can see Marina Whittle, that bottom right corner there. She was giving last words of wisdom. She's a treasure trove of experience as this Australian squad continues to develop some new faces. Tough move from Emma Clark. Batterdeen for the finish. That pick and roll between her and Kulan is magical. As Hannah Hank, also a key forward for Australia, her and Clark have been extremely dominant in that low block. This time, Kulan, she has those quick hands, but they're going to call a foul for her. It's going to be Ulaanbaatar's first. As Brooke Basham, first appearance on the international 3x3 stage. Looks like she's going to get us going. Oh no, it was a foul on the shot attempt, so Emma Clark will shoot. Gets the free throw to drop. Truong. Pass is snuffed out. Truong launches. No go. Whittle with the defensive board. Now she sees daylight, goes all the way to the rack with it. And Australia now at 4 points. That's a long two. Manages to draw the foul. Great read from Kulan. As Robinson has a seat and Aryan Setseg is into the game. Kulan gets that one to go. She was part of the squad that reached the final of the 2025 FIBA 3x3 World Cup on home soil. She's resilient, she's composed. And very comfortable in high-stake games. It's good to see them have a deep run at this stop. We expect nothing less of them. But starting off with a team like Australia, powerhouse in and of themselves, this really is anyone's game, as Hannah Hank with the putback. Truong. Gives it to Robinson. Robinson, ball slapped out of her hands. Great defensive effort from the Kangaroos. Basham is going to get it up top. How did that pass get to Brooke Basham? Australia are clinical with their execution, as Robinson, battling for the rebound, manages to get it out to Aryan Setseg. Kulan fires. Kulan gets it to go. And then the mid-range jumper is good for Australia. Robinson is blocked. Kulan with another chance to score. Can she get it? No, comes up short. Hank wants the ball, has to get out. She clears out for Clark. Clark off the glass, no go. And manages to draw the foul. So it's going to be Ulaanbaatar's second team foul. Clark. 2 for 3 from the free throw line now. Kulan, that's the space you don't want to give her. And she draws another foul from distance. She is so good at that. Gets the first free throw. She has some clutch instincts, knows how to read the defense, able to capitalize on whatever the defense is giving her. Such a legitimate threat on the inside and outside. As Brooke Basham sidestep 3 is good in her face. Australia now with a 3-point lead. Robinson at the wing, gets it to Kulan. Kulan to Truong. Truong fires. Comes up short. It looked like our defender got a piece of it, but I do believe that's all Truong. So it's going to be Whittle who checks the ball from the logo. Whittle the handoff to Clark. Clark, will she shoot it? Yes. Off the mark. You can see Whittle directing her teammates, advising them, being received well. And you love to see their peer-to-peer teaching and development all happening on the floor. The fadeaway from Aryan Setsek, she's been quiet in this game, and expect to see more from her. She's been an MVP of Mongolia's domestic league and very effective in the paint. So the height of Australia could be affecting her production levels, but once she gets going, she is a very valuable addition to the Ulaanbaatar Amazons and could be a real headache for the Kangaroos. Basham looking very comfortable in her 3x3 debut, international 3x3 debut. Game has settled now, and see the offense has slowed down a little bit. Truong from downtown, yes sir, count it. Basham out to Hannah Hank. Hannah Hank kicks it back out to Basham. Basham before the buzzer. No, it's a shot clock violation. Australia weren't able to make the quick reads necessary in that possession. Now it's a turnover. Robinson at the elbow. Kick to Truong. Good screen. Back up top. Batgirl goes all the way to the cup with it. She's blocked by Basham. She's got a piece of her hand too. So that earns her a trip to the free throw line. Great move from Hannah Hank, punishing Aryan Setseg in the low block there. Ulaanbaatar, kick out to Robinson. Robinson, she had her feet set, but was just off target. And now a battle with Hank and Aryan Setseg. It's going to lead to another foul on the floor for Ulaanbaatar. It's been a clean game, 2-3. 6 minutes on the clock. 1 point game, Australia up. Hank, hand off to Clark. Clark, she's comfortable from range. Also knows how to get it in. That was great two-woman play between them. The give and the go. It's now a 2-point game. Truong pulls it out, tries to feed Robinson. It's stolen by the quick hands of Whittle. And now the step back two is good. Look at the deuces. Robinson. That must have touched the rim because we got a new shot clock. But Robinson having a tough time playing against Australia's bigs. Nice feed from Truong. This time Robinson has it nice and easy to the cup. And Ulaanbaatar continues to stay within reach against Australia. Hannah Clark. She's fighting. And these teams have history. Ulaanbaatar and Australia surely faced each other at FIBA Asia Cups, FIBA 3x3 Asia Cups. So there is a sense of familiarity here. And anytime you have that team, things tend to get a little bit chippy. Basham, bounce pass is good to find Clark on the cut. Robinson, smaller matchup, and Basham against her. Yes. No problem for her with the contact. Has an opportunity to make this a 2-point play and bring it back to a 2-point game against Australia. Free throw is good. Basham gets locked up by Ulaanbaatar. Robinson with the boards. She'll clear to Aryan Setseg. Aryan Setseg, no. Truong gets the O board. And she's got Basham on her. Decides to take her ISO. Fadeaway is good for Truong. The Gonzaga graduate showing us how she got picked to play in some of the best basketball programs in America. And she just joined the team this season, just getting her feet wet in 3x3 world, and she looks like she's adapted well, as it is now a 1-point game. Offensive foul on the floor. It's going to be green ball. Yeah, that's a travel from Marina Whittle. Just a little bit out of sorts in that particular possession. They'll be working to get it back, as neither team with any more fouls to give. Bet Erdine, she's at the elbow. Shovel pass to Kulan. Kulan chucking up the deuces with confidence. Clark trying to respond, it's no go, and then Whittle tries to save it. Bet Erdine fighting with Emma Clark for possession. We take our second TV timeout. Aryan Setseg, she's one of the shorter post players. Her knee looks really taped up. See that she's favoring it a little bit in the game, and might have tweaked it a little bit when she went down there, but she's a really tough cookie. And while she's one of the shorter forwards in this circuit, She really knows how to play physically on the defensive end and give post players a tough time. Basham goes all the way with it. Aryan Setseg. Scramble on the floor, tries to save it. Whittle now trying to save it. And looks like Whittle might have banged her head on the floor. This game is getting increasingly physical. It's slow to get up, but looks like she's okay. Ulan gets it back. Back into Aryan Setseg. That's that team chemistry. Can't be taught. Look at the up and under move from Emma Clark. Who knew she had that in her bag? Extremely athletic. That's a tough, tough move. Now Hannah Hank kicks it out to Clark. Clark, shot fake, dish back to Hannah Hank. Second attempt is good. Australia have managed to tie this game up. Kulan thought about the shot, tries to get it in. The bad girl thought she was gonna take the shot too. Looks like she faked out everybody. So it's gonna be a turnover and green possession. Timeout called by Ulaanbaatar. The Amazons want to catch a breather and make some adjustments. As just like that, we're now in the final quarter of this game. 2:33 left on the game clock. And neither side really being able to extend the lead by a lot. The trend today has been very scrappy and close games down to the final minutes. And we are getting into the final minutes here. So Australia, not really known for late explosive runs. Let's see how they do here. Whittle misses everything. Looks like it's going to be Ulaanbaatar ball. And this is the Amazon sweet spot. High pressure, not too much time left on the clock. And needing some clutch plays. That's where they thrive and shine. So this is a danger zone for Australia, considering they're tied up with Ulaanbaatar. Whistle on the floor. It's going to be a foul, and that's going to put Ulaanbaatar in the bonus. So check ball up top. Emma Clark. That's a great play. That's a really great play from Australia to get them that easy basket. They executed that to perfection. Kulan comes up short. The fake handoff from Hannah Hank, and then the foul and the basket. Two very big plays from Australia. First, that weak side cut from Emma Clark. Then Hannah Hank recognizing how Ulaanbaatar were playing defense and using that to her advantage. It's intelligent basketball, and you love to see it. And Hank to convert on free throws as well. First free throw, rather. Yes, no, the misses the second. Robinson with the defensive board. Ball to Kulan. Back to Robinson. Robinson looking to go all the way with it. Yes, she does. Back to a one-possession game. 1:40 on the clock. Whittle. Beautiful, beautiful drive and dish action. And Australia now deciding to play some real structured offense here. And it's just textbook basketball, executed very, very well. Nothing flashy. Just strong systems that work well against this kind of defense. And at the end of the day, that's what really sets teams apart in 3x3. How well can you execute? Truong gets it out to Kulan. Kulan fires. And ball goes out of bounds across the court. And now it's a game point as Australia at 20. Hannah Hank, hand off to Basham. Basham could finish it up right here, and she does, as Australia are the ones who dominated the final 2 minutes of this game. And we talked about it. It was tied up with just over 2 minutes on the clock, and we knew that one of these teams had to decide to have a strong scoring run. Australia rose up to the challenge, stepped into that role, and said, listen, we didn't come this far to just come this far. So it's Australia who walked away with the victory, 21 points to Ulaanbaatar Amazons 17. Great start for the team that has come out of the qualifying draw, their third game of the day, and having to play with that much intensity and energy really speaks a lot to the ability that they have as a program and as a team. Big plays were made, but really it came down to desire and textbook basketball, executing your plays, looking for the weak side player, rolling well on the pick, and Australia did exactly that despite a very great effort from Ulaanbaatar Amazons, who were scrappy throughout the game and played with the right intensity. Keep in mind, if you can see on the highlights there, 243 scores were tied up, and then Australia exploded, held Mongolia, Ulaanbaatar to just scoring one more point, and they went on a late scoring burst to finish up the game.